Hello everyone, Gabby here. Filling in for DKM as he is a bit tied up at the moment. I mean tied up in a metaphorical sense, as he has some tax returns to do or something. Super dull. Though I believe he does have a bondage session booked later. So I thought I'd pop by to give you guys a one-off Gabby's Guide to Women. First, let me admit that DKM is right when he says most women give men useless counterproductive advice and say women want a guy who treats them like a princess and is always buying them flowers, etc. But the truth is that women definitely approve of all that stuff, but it doesn't really turn them on. Which is an important distinction. That stuff is sweet occasionally, but it's very cloying and sickly if you overdo it. And fuck me, do some guys overdo it. And yes, we like a guy with balls who will stand up for themselves when we're being spoilt little madams. That's all he needs to teach you really. But he likes the sound of his own voice. Anyway, to understand what turns us girls on, I am going to read you the top 10 female sexual fantasies. Hold on to your hats, boys. And by hats I mean hats. Although if you don't have a hat and want to hold on to your penis, I have no objections. Oh, and of course for you morons out there, a fantasy is a fantasy. It doesn't mean women want to act on them, they are just things we like to imagine while frigging away at our throbbing wet lady parts till they fall off. Number 10. A one-night stand. Some guy we've never met before and never will again. Nice enough, I guess, though probably one for the older or more conservative crowd. Number 9. Group sex. A nice big traditional orgy or gangbang fuckfest. And why not? 8. Domination of a man by a woman. Spanking him, making him beg, putting out your cigarettes on his testicles. Whatever. Number 7. In front of an audience. Well, okay, I suppose we're going to get the nice politically correct traditional Glee stuff in the top 5. Let's see. Number 6. Being dominated and ravaged. The man is the master, the woman is the sex slave ordering you to please him. Obey him. Or fight and struggle, he will get his way in the end. Oh. Oops, I seem to have wet my panties a little. Number 5. Hot girl on girl action. Yes, the number 5 sexual fantasy is doing rude things to another lady. Or maybe we just included that one for you boys. Number 4. Being a stripper or a lap dancer, getting all the attention as the man sits transfixed as you shake your titties and shove that asshole in his face as he stuffs dollar bills down your G-string. Girl power. And at number 3. 2 guys at once. Double penetration, spit roast, one up the arse and another in the ear. It's all good. Number 2. Fucking a guy up his bottom with a strap on. But then again, another list I read said being kidnapped was number 2. So take either one, though both at the same time might take some imagination. And number 1. Of course, it's a lovely romantic candlelit meal, a walk by the beach, followed by some passionate love-making on a rose-petal-strewn bed as your lover gently anticipates your every womanly desire and, no wait, it's rape. Yes, as you may or may not know, women's number 1 sexual fantasy is to be raped. Some women say it's more like non-consensual forced sex, with a man you would have said yes to eventually but who just couldn't control his lust and overpowered you. And not just some thug with a knife in an alleyway. Then again, some women say no, the thug with a knife in an alleyway does it for me too. All women agree, however, they don't want to be raped in real life if you're moronic enough not to have figured that out already. So what does this list show? That women may not be quite the innocent flowers we sometimes pretend to be. That what turns us on is not very obvious from the way we act and talk in public. And a man who understands some of this and lets us know he's cool with us secretly being a bunch of sick little monkeys will probably go far. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye everyone.